Doran and Gumayushi have to fall back. Tibbers the front line for Gen.G. Faker goes in, but he doesn't have the range for the shuffle. Now Tibbers still tanking it up. Beautiful blade caller. Gen.G trying to get away now as Ruler's down to 200. Guma down to 200. Chovy nearly. T1 got to be ready to turn out the lights here. Soon with the back and Storm over. He crashes down from Duro. Equalizer over the top and a ton of damage back to the Gen.G support. Backline of Gen.G under a little bit of pressure as Ruler's first to die. Owner going in looking for Chovy here too. Canyon shovel away as Chovy has to run. T1 domination. Another kill about to come through as Doran follows Keen and not a single man on T1 has fallen. The recall from Chovy trying to get away. The handshake denies it. Chovy on the run with the blast cone, but he's not going far. Owner ready here with a spell shield. Needs a little bit more. Just do the random AoE damage from the burn. So now Gen.G, they're starting up the Otacon, but no Chovy ulti. It could be very risky. T1, they don't have Faker here. He doesn't have a teleport. Gen.G are trying to force the issue before the T1 mid laner arrives. They've got the Otacon down to 3,000. Canyon's about to die. He stays alive with a nice crescent guard as it's stolen away by Owner. T1 find exactly what they need. And Owner with the clutch steal. Look at Canyon. He's over the wall here. He has the flash on the Xinjiao. Equalizer already used. Magnet Storm over the top, but it doesn't find a lot. Hostile takeover. Roaring through the river. Gumayushi's already killed Duro. 3 dead on Gen.G.
And it feels like T1 are about to send us to match point.
The team fighting in this series has been nothing short of incredible. Ruler looking to get a bit of revenge.
Yeah, flashing after Carrier to get this kill. One more auto attack is what he needs. Looking for an opportunity as T1 try to back away. Owner's gonna turn out the lights. Chovy's been found waiting in the brushes as the hostile takeover with the Doran ulti combine to instantly execute Gen.G. T1 with a quadra kill for Gumayushi.
He wants the
Gen.G
penta.
thought they had a plan and tries to use Emperor's Divide to make himself enough space for his team to show up, and yes, he does. Now Owner enters in with the paranoia. His target is Keen. Carrier ready to follow up here. Goes for the handshake, finds the enemy top laner. Faker's on a killing spree, and Ruler tries to run. Owner's in hot pursuit, and the Fear Tether doesn't have the range to proc just yet. Ruler's the target. Gumayushi's the killer, and Faker cashes in.
Been forced to pay it. The Nexus is in their eyes.
T1 with a 5v3. First Nexus turret the target. Hostile takeover zones Gen.G away. T1 19-2. 13,000 gold ahead. All they need is a minion wave. They've got it here at the Nexus. Duro's next to die, and Chovy's Annie is about to follow. T1 in the strongest performance thus far.
That flash out into the hostile takeover is just absolutely beautiful.
As Faker's game 4 pick, it is Control Mage and a Control Mage with the Hui.
This is what I was expecting. We saw it yesterday, when it was that game 5 when he got pushed down in his champ pool, and it was Control Mage type of situation.
Very much that they would be here. This is a team that is on a previous game, but Canyon thinking about getting involved here in the mid lane. 2 immobile Control Mages. Faker's got to try to run. The flash chomp from Canyon. Power side. The jungler feels bad in the moment, but it feels good enough to get the objective as Owner's making his way into the top side. Ishtal's impact slams Keen into the wall.
Top once more. It does make sense to try and funnel some resources into Keen. Can they really pull this off?
The all-out is ready to go again. Doran outplaying it last time around, and he's ready to go again. All out. Keenan in a little bit of danger, but Canyon looking to burst him down in time. Doran drops, and Keen stays alive.
And so immediately they look to put the pressure on. Topside, Gen.G trying to cross map. Keen trying to hold this wave.
Yeah, Keen really doesn't want to give away the first turret this early, especially when his team's looking to put the damage into the top side. Tier 1, Keen holding on with the final rocket, finds the target. T1 now trying to get a kill onto Keen. Carrier gobbles him up. Gumayushi shoots him down. They'll push it up slightly faster, but Ruler can easily clear the minion right after. Carrier jumps in on an abyssal dive, and Gen.G's ready to fire back. Carrier in danger, trying to pop the thick skin. Stays alive for now, but Ruler jumps in. Feet of Warfare going to be claimed by Gen.G. And and T1. T1 still playing cautiously here
look at
as
mids.
their mid laner is over in the mid lane. Duro looking to make a move onto Faker. He finds the grand entrance with a quickness, and Ruler puts bullets through Faker's heart. In a 5v4 situation, a TP about to show up as the gravity well welcomes Doran to the battlefield. Duro stunned up into the wall. Grand exit right back over. Doran goes all out. Ton of damage on the Kane. He's gonna get killed. Ruler ready to get excited. Ton of damage onto T1, and they're all getting evaporated. T1 are washed. T1 are gonna see it there with the severing bolt over the wall. They're gonna scramble to try to get into range, but immediately Faker has already targeted Duro with a beautiful start to the fight. Nobody on T1 dead yet. As Owner over the wall looking to try to engage. Super Mega Death Rocket finds a target. Ruler's still alive, but Doran's going after him. The Baron down to 2,000. Chovey's already on a rampage as Guma dies. T1 die! But he stands alone. Gen.G with a 5-man push. They dive Faker. They ace T1. And they guarantee us one final game. Gen.G tie up the series. We're going to game 5.
The landing phase was amazing, but a couple, and as we can see, so are his damage numbers, but I do think a lot of that...
We're going Pike.
My goodness, Duro. Carrier was one of his idols while he was attempting to make his way through the challenger scene in
He's
Korea.
iconic. He has been dominating on it for so long. So you have to think if there's anyone that could pull off a comp like this against T1, it would be Gen.G. Farming this place. They almost have knocked down their first plate already, and Owner's showing up on top side.
Owner wants Keen. Doran's ready for the flash follow. Ruthless Predator Spectral Maw. T1 first blood. This is the time here in the match. If there's ever a time to stand up, that's the time to do it. T1, though, might just get dove. Make it rain, putting the pressure on. Gumayushi with a flash away. Between worlds goes Chovy, and Carrier goes down.
Be able to actually collapse and force and maybe get a kill. Because that was a lot of time spent just to get that red. They're looking for Canyon.
Beautiful engage from Owner. Spectral Maw on Canyon. The Nidalee, no way out. A heartbreaker from T1 bringing in the TP as Gen.G go after the Herald. It is claimed and secured by Canyon. Keen trying to get away from the Karma Root as Doran goes over the wall. Flash Ruthless Predator. Doran is low. Bullet time gets him. Gumayushi barely staying alive, but it's 2 kills back the other way. Keen lands the Infernal Chains onto Carrier, but the Karma's plenty fast enough to step away. Chovy going between worlds. Carrier the target here at the very start as now Doran's going to be burst down very quickly. Q3 won't kill him, and Gen.G don't get their man just yet. Doran's still getting away as Chovy gets enough damage, and Canyon has made his way into the objective, looking to slide it down. Canyon's Nidalee gets the Otacon. Gumayushi caught between worlds, and Gen.G take him straight to hell. Keen, wings spread wide, looks for more. Gumayushi has his Infinity Edge on the Caitlyn. Gen.G already with the objective, down to 5,000. Faker and Doran over the backside of the pit looking for their entry here into the fight. The Drake down to 3K. Chovy going between worlds. T1 forced away. Drake claimed by Ruler. Now Owner and Faker here at the very start. Reset for Owner. He's low, but he ain't dead yet. Keen goes in for the killing spree. Stunned up by Doran, but Ruler is still ready to fire. Doran wants to slice and dice, but it's a double kill to Keen. Chovy still chasing. Owner goes in for the Spectral Maw, but Duro dashing back away. TP coming in as Gen.G immediately trying to go after Doran. A lot of damage back onto him with the bullet time over the top, but they ain't gonna find a kill here just yet. Chovy looking to get away. Keen unstoppable. Nobody on Gen.G is down. Faker goes in for the flash charm, but he won't find it. Owner looking for a chance to steal with the bullet time, immediately forcing him all the way away. He tries to survive, but Canyon.
Now 2 inhibitors fall. It's simply a matter of time.
Owner is back alive. The last stand of T1. Doran slices forward, but it won't matter. The first Nexus turret is already about to die. T1 struggling to defend. Duro with a bone skewer. T1 backing away. Gen.G with a massive advantage already in the health bars as Guma's chunked to half. Chovy goes between worlds. Guma goes down. Carrier goes down. Gen.G, they did not falter on the road to MSI. They didn't fail here in Vancouver for 23 series. MSI champions. They are back to back. MSI.